Hey everyone, long time no see. It's Dee and me.
Back again.
Finally.
Yeah.
Took a little hiatus.
Yes, summer hiatus.
Summer hiatus.
We wish we had repeats to show you while we were gone.
Yeah.
But, well, you could have looked at them, I guess.
Actually, you know what?
What?
It reminds me, one of our last show that we did, I don't know what it was about. Anyways, 415
Back up.
views. Yeah,
Yeah.
way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed us. I think that's
Yeah, I
what
think
that
so.
indicated.
Well, you're going to be pretty excited tonight when
Yeah.
you see what's in store for you.
We're going to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to kind of do like a, I was going to call it tutorial, but it's not because I've never done this before, so I can't really call it a tutorial. We're going to paint. Experiment. So I'm going to paint a lampshade, and Dara's going to paint a table. And we both are using similar paints. I'm using chalk paint. Is the fat paint called a chalk paint as well? It's just different brand
Well,
names.
there's a chalk paint and a fat paint and a fusion paint. And I'm using a fat paint.
Okay, and
as
I'm
well.
using the chalk.
Oh, you know what? Artisan chalk style. So it must be just, maybe it's
I
just
think
a
it's
brand name.
brand.
Yeah, okay.
So we're using chalk paint. The thing with me, I'm doing a black lampshade, and I went to the store to get black paint, and lo and behold, they didn't have black paint, but she said, don't worry, we can mix. And I said, oh, okay, good. And she said, so it's 4 parts to 1. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, I mix the paint? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I kind of thought it was like Home Depot, where they put it together, mix it, and make it one color. Not. So that's another experiment for me tonight.
So I brought you out a little container. Oh, you have? Oh, you've got a jar. Did
well,
she
I don't
give
know.
you the jar?
No, I brought the jar.
So how are you measuring it?
I'm just gonna do like this.
Okay.
She said use it like a eye drop or a medicine dropper thingy.
Oh yeah.
I thought I had one, but my kids are old now, and I think I must have thrown it out. So we'll just get started, and you can follow along and see how we make out.
So you're going to mix some paint, mix paint color, and I'll begin sanding.
All right.
Right. So, and we'll show you a dresser when we're all done, a finished product. And I didn't sand the dresser. We're on TV.
Who's Sally?
We're on TV.
Hi, Stuart.
Hi.
1, 2,
Oh, she's counting. Here,
3,
on.
4.
I'll be right back.
Yep. All right, so there's 4 of the green. You can see in my little jar. And it's 4 parts to 1, so I gotta do 1 tablespoon of the, oh my God. I never do anything without making a mess, and I'm making a mess. Anyways, I'm gonna put my gloves on because I brought gloves to wear, not to just sit there and look at them. This will save my hands from getting all different colored paint on it. So, put my surgical gloves on. Now, I don't think I have to rinse my spoon just to mix the color, I'm guessing.
Put this over top of your glass
Oh, thank you.
in case the bugs get
Thirsty?
thirsty.
And there's the 1 blob of red.
So you can see the top of this. It's got a little sheen to it. And the first piece of furniture I didn't sand it. I just used base coat. And then I noted, because I thought sanding was going to be a big job, and I changed the knobs on the dresser. And when I was sanding that, I saw just how simple it was. So now I'm not going to use the base coat. I'm going to try a new technique, and I'm going to sand. See, Deanna?
Oh yeah, okay. So
So
you
it's
just have a
just-
sanding block,
it's
like one of those
just-
regular
yep,
sanding blocks.
And it's just light. And you should probably go the same
grain.
with the grain.
Yeah.
She didn't really say, but,
I've seen that on
And
TV. That's it.
and that's it.
So then you gotta wash it.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Oh, that's easy. So will it look like that too on that dresser you did? Because it's a bit shinier.
will it look, what?
Like this? Like you didn't press very hard. Will it look like that? And we have to go the same strength on the dresser that you did because it was really shiny. This isn't as shiny.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Because I did just a little bit on the drawer to change the knob. What happened?
Nothing.
And you didn't have to do very much at all.
Okay. So lo and behold, this worked, but it's not black. So should I add what? The green or the red?
I think the green,
Green.
because the red might make it purple.
Back in
And
art
purple-
class.
Purple is from blue. Blue and red.
Where's my art teacher when I need them?
Let's try that and see.
Well, I don't want it to go purple, that's for
No.
sure. It's almost like a charcoal
Well, and a little bit more than.
of the green.
Is it darker than it was before you put more green in?
No,
It's the same.
I think. I'll just keep mixing until I like the color.
Yep. Where'd you say you were putting on?
This one, actually, the one I wanted to do is in my living room. I wanted to do it, but I was a little nervous because it's in my living room and it's large.
Yes.
So this one came out of Ethan's room. He doesn't know it, but I'm painting Ethan's lampshade tonight. So I'll take it home, put it back on his lamp. He won't even notice. Actually, Ethan will notice. I'm gonna try a little bit of red.
So have you enjoyed your summer?
You know what? I've had a great summer. I really haven't done anything, but I've been feeling like really relaxed and like productive. Like I'm like cleaning cupboards and closets and things like that, you know?
That's a good feeling.
And not wanting to, needing to go anywhere. So, yeah, it's been good.
Anxious to get back to work?
Yeah, I am. Just for, you know, the routine, I guess.
That's what everybody says.
But it's crazy in September, so I know it is,
Woo!
but
I just put dust on you. Did you?
all right, this is the color it come out to. I know it probably looks black on video, but I'm going to put a little bit on the shade just to see what color it is. I don't know.
What a good way to refurbish furniture. Give it a new look and a new spot. And yeah.
All right, so it's not black, it's more like a brownie.
It is.
I think they lied to me. Anyways, this will be fine for Ethan's bedroom.
What color is his bedroom?
It's just a really, really pale, like a white gray, like a.
Oh, well then we'll go.
It'll be fine. So I will do that, and next time, if I was going
The
to do
black
mine,
paint.
I will buy bit black.
Yeah.
And I didn't, I cheaped out because I was at the store and they wanted me to buy the brush to use to paint my lampshade. Well, the brush was $54.99 for one brush that I would use one time on my lampshade. So I said no. She said, well, you know, it works the best because you really have to get it into the fabric. So I'm really pushing it into the fabric here, people. How you doing? You working up a sweat? Did you just use a regular brush when you did your lampshade?
I
'Cause
did.
Darlene has a lampshade done. Okay. Never thought before of painting a lampshade.
Well,
You always go and buy them, but my God,
well, I couldn't
that's
buy
ridiculous.
it because it was so expensive.
I know.
So I tried Wayfair, I tried Walmart, the
freaking
dollar store.
lampshade, I
got
know.
one at the dollar store, but let me see your fastener.
Inside?
It was the same, and I needed one with
Clips or whatever?
no, the
Oh.
apparatus in there was up near the top instead of
Oh,
down lower.
yes, yeah.
So I couldn't use it.
Dollar Store has lampshades?
Yeah, $3.
What?
Yeah, so I was quite disappointed. And then, of course, then I didn't want to pay very much for a lampshade, so then I thought, Why not paint it?
Well, that's just it.
So I did.
Now, I did look on Pinterest the other night about painting lampshades because I found that this paint was, it was a little pricey. I mean, you know, didn't break the bank or anything, but I'm just thinking like those 2 little jars, which they're little size.
I'll be right back.
Little. Yep.
I gotta get some.
And they were each like 15 something. So 34 bucks for 2 little jars when I could get probably like a gallon for $39. Anyways, that's just me being cheap once again. Anyways, I'm just going to continue doing this, and I don't know, I think it'll look alright. Can you see? Woohoo. Probably looks black on video. It is not black. But that's how I roll. Whatever it ends up with, that's just what I do. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm just going to go with it. But, oh, so what I was saying is I was on Pinterest the other night, and about painting lampshades, and you know what, which I don't know why I never thought of this before, but they just friggin' used a can of spray paint. Like, really, why not? Because spray paint's what, $7.99 a thingy can versus $34 for these 2 things that I have to mix that I don't even get the right color. Anyways, they used spray paint. I was just saying that they used a can of spray paint for painting a lampshade on Pinterest.
Yeah.
Which worked.
Canned.
A can of like a,
Yeah, like what you've got right there.
yeah, a black paint.
I'm not very good with spray paint.
Oh, why? What happens?
Well, I don't get it even.
Oh yeah, there's a knack to that a bit, I guess.
So, I just spray paint it. Speaking of spray paint, my mailbox.
You spray painted it?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Just been going crazy with the paint, you know.
She has too. Like, you should see the stuff she's painted. It's lovely. And it's so nice out right now.
So nice.
A little muggy, but it's nice.
I was up to visit your mother last night, your mother and father.
You were?
We had supper,
Oh, nice.
and then we decided we'd go for a little drive.
Okay.
And lo and behold, we ended up in, and before we went on the drive, I said, can we stop and get a tea? And so I took a box of cookies.
Dab with your D.
Yeah. So we had tea and
cookies?
Cookies. And then we stopped in to see your mother just to razz her about not being down to visit.
Well, seriously, I can't believe she hasn't been here yet. She wouldn't want to feel like she's intruding.
Well, she said she didn't. She wanted to wait to get the full effect, is what she said.
Okay.
I said, well, the full effect is about all you're going to get right now till...
Exactly.
Oh, a Spido. Little Spido sat down beside her.
Oh. I do not like Spidos.
I don't either. So we got laughing
I bet.
about
what?
Stacy falling out of the car. She
Oh.
brought that up. Because we were talking about how kids are so protected now, like, you know,
Yes.
with the seats,
So true. So true.
car seats.
Like, oh my
I
lord.
said I kept the kids a couple weekends ago and picked them up at daycare, because I guess because I was picking them up tonight, I mentioned that. And I said I had kept them probably a month ago or whatever. I was exhausted getting them into the car seat.
Right. Exactly.
The sweat, the back of my neck. Do you want to?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
And they're big enough now; they can crawl up and
They can get in.
them.
Yeah.
But it's still so much work.
It is. To protect our babies.
And she said she can remember going to the island with you guys and throwing pillows and blankets in on the floor so that you guys would be
we could
comfortable.
have a comfortable bed on the floor in the back.
And I can remember
Or up in the window.
driving around with Mom and her boyfriend laying in the back of the window.
Yes, exactly. That's where we were too.
And your mother was saying, like, God forbid if there had been an accident.
I know, you're
But
right.
we just never thought about that, I guess.
Well, yeah, no,
But
I
I'm
don't
sure
think we
there
did,
was
but
accidents.
I'm sure there's accidents. It just wasn't regulated, so it's something you didn't have to think about. Because you
So-
didn't think what the consequences of an accident would be without a seatbelt.
So now I have sanded it and taken
Lovely.
that little bit of the shine off of it. And, oh, look at this. I've got, oh, look, I've got this pretty green paint. That would be pretty.
Oh, yes, it would. Do that one, because look at the stripe in your pushing.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
She's
green.
put it on the outside here, so she was just
a change of plans, and that's just how easy it is.
Mm-hmm.
And this paint cost me $6.
That itty bitty thing.
Yeah.
God,
And
what's the world coming to? And my lampshade is just lovely. It's brown.
You know you'll have to give it another coat, eh?
Yeah. So I'll have to mix some more paint. I didn't mix enough.
Oh no. Now to get it the same color.
Yeah, but
Let's test.
I'm
to
just
see
going
just
with
how
it.
Good she is.
that's right. I don't get too worked up about some things. This would be one of them. Because if it doesn't turn out, I'll end up going buy a friggin' lampshade. I complain how expensive they are, but in the end I got frustrated and I'll go
Maybe
buy it.
I'll dump this in here.
It's really
Maybe
pretty.
I'll dump it all in there.
Do you think that'll do the whole table?
I don't know, but I got 2 other jars just like it.
Oh.
Because they didn't have the color that I needed.
Oh.
So they,
Common story. They don't have the same, they don't have color
well,
shade.
and the 2 other colors that I've gotten
Damn
from
it.
them, they didn't have.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they had to order it.
Yeah, not cool.
So am I just being unlucky?
No, I think that's their way. So they don't get a bunch of stuff in and they only get so much in. Right? So they don't have to hold so much inventory.
This is probably not the way professionals paint to get their
But we are
paint.
far from professional. Hope we didn't trick you on that part, thinking that we were professional.
You know what?
What?
I have a sneaking suspicion
Mind you, she might
we
be.
didn't
What?
fool.
We didn't fool anybody?
No.
Oh.
And
Okay. What?
I was really worried about the brush strokes. And she said you have to paint quickly and confidently.
Let me see you. You're very confident.
I don't know about that, but
So you don't have to go all the way over to the end.
you know what? The second coat I did.
Okay.
Because the first coat I could see all my brush strokes.
Yeah. See,
And
that
I
was
wasn't
that would be
happy
my
with
concern.
that.
Yeah.
And when I put the top coat on, because you can finish it with a wax. Do you like that color?
I love the color. It's perfect for this.
You can finish it with a wax, like a protector, or a top coat. And I used the top coat. And I would use the top coat again because I just, you know, when you spill something on it and you wipe it, how good is wax?
Right, exactly.
Unless, of course, you drip it from your candle and then you never get it off.
The wax, no. God, no. Okay. But I think that's probably just another one of those buy me kind of things, spend this money, and we're on to you people. It's
On to you.
conspiracy.
And we're telling your secrets.
Yeah.
That's looking pretty good. The first lampshade I did, when it dried, you could see,
Through it.
because what I did is that I went this way on the seam around the bottom and the seam around the top.
Yeah.
And then I went this way.
In here?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you could see the difference in the brush strokes.
See, I would never think to go that way. Isn't that funny?
Leave it to me to screw up.
Well, no, it's just, it's funny how some people think.
It's funny.
Me, I just normally don't think. We tried to do the show last week, but Darlene kept getting company, so I was like, freak you.
Believe it.
Freak you, you little social little butterfly.
I know you had another word
I did, didn't I?
besides butterfly.
Yeah.
And I love company.
Well, no, I know that.
But it was so funny
can't
because
control it.
last week I just went into the pantry to get 2 aprons for us to paint.
Yeah.
And I heard hello. And I thought, oh, look at her, right on time.
Which is not
And
like
so
me.
I stuck my head out of the pantry and it was company. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And so I called you, and I thought you'd be on your way, to tell you the truth.
No, because I suck at that too. But tonight I was on my way. Like I thought, you know what? I'm getting there right at 7:30 because that was the time we're supposed to be here. And so I left enough time that I could stop at the liquor store because that's important.
It is very important.
And I got back in the car after the liquor store and realized I didn't have my tripod. So I had to go back to Riverbend. Which, that's fine. I mean, really. So that I was late. But it worked out because Dara was running behind too.
I was babysitting.
Okay, look at this, people. It was white. Do you remember what color this was, people? It's pretty.
You did a fine job, and with a cheap brush.
Oh yes, cheap brush. I've got 1, 2, 3 brushes for $10.99, and they want me to spend $54.99 on a brush. So, in your face.
I think if you bought, well, that's not real expensive.
What?
Your brush, but I'm just thinking maybe they're thinking a real cheap brush. The hairs come off.
No, I know, I get that, but they say their round brushes that they have gets into the material, gets into the wood, into the material and everything better.
There you go.
Well, I just kept pushing it in, and it's there to stay.
Maybe they're
We'll see.
weaklings.
Maybe they are. That's looking lovely. Look how quick she's doing it. Like, we are amazing. This is how I usually end up. Paint everywhere. I put gloves on and it's everywhere else. That's okay.
Not on your gloves.
Well, I do have all kinds on my glove too, but anywho. All right, the first mosquito bite.
Circling.
Now, I wonder if I should, I should do the bottom here. Oh, I found out I had a new problem now that I'm getting older.
And what's that?
Well, you know how you have to close your eye to put on your mascara or your eyeliner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't see one of my eyes.
Are you 40?
43.
Yeah. Well, that happened to me at 40. And it happened overnight.
Like, it's ridiculous.
And I used to go to bed at night and do crossword puzzles.
Yes.
One night I went to bed and I couldn't see the crossword puzzle that I did the night before.
Oh, my Lord.
So I panicked.
Thinking you're going blind?
Thought I was going blind. And I called the eye doctor and asked for an appointment. And she said, is this just a checkup or is there a problem? And I said, well, I think there might be a problem. And she said, what is it? And I told her, I said, I could see yesterday, and it appears that today I can't.
A little bit of a problem.
So anyway, somehow, when I was talking to her, she had dug out my file.
Okay.
So, and so I told her, a little bit more, elaborated a little bit, and I said, told her about the crossword puzzles, and then she said, you are, I think I was 42.
Mm-hmm. That's when everything happens, I
And
find.
I said, yes, I am. And she said, it's your age. And
Not
I
your
didn't
shoe
say
size.
anything. And she said, I can say that because I have your file right here in front of me. And she said, you're 42. And that is very typical of what happens. And I said, but overnight?
Yeah.
And she said, it seems like it's overnight.
Oh, but it's...
But it's really not. It's gradual, and then all of a sudden...
You notice it.
You just notice that. Well, it seemed pretty overnight to me. So anyways, I went in and had my eyes tested, and as you can see...
You have glasses.
I have glasses. But when I first started wearing them, I only needed them for close-up, which was a real
That's what I need them for.
pain because...
Off and on,
Off and on. And now, and then I don't know how many years that went on, I progressed.
Oh, so I'm going to progress?
Yeah. But you know what? Your eyes really don't get any worse, that he explained to me.
It's just the
The
lens
muscles.
is getting, or the,
No,
yeah, the muscle to the lens.
The muscles just aren't working the
Right.
same, and
That's what she told me too.
yeah. So you went and had your eyes tested?
Yeah, when it happened. Like, I got my glasses probably 2 years ago for reading that close, or a year ago maybe. Yeah, it was 42.
That's why I use the 42. There you go.
Yeah.
A magnifying mirror to put on my makeup, and a son of a gun when you go to a hotel. Like, I try to remember to, like, I bought a little
Oh yeah.
travel one,
Yeah.
because not all hotels are sympathetic to the old gals.
Putting on their eye
Eyes.
makeup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Third world problems right here.
Right here, you've got it.
Yep.
Third world problems. And I say, cheers to that,
Oh God,
girlfriend.
damn. Yes, seriously.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And then I don't think that's got anything to do with age, but then I got wrinkles from squinting
Right after?
because I couldn't see.
Oh man.
So that's what I'm going with.
Okay, I'll go with that.
So that could be next on your list. I don't
My
know.
wrinkles. Okay.
But you know, like my sister-in-law says, I earned every one of them. That's what she says.
Probably. People do earn them.
So just go with it. Well, you've really got no choice.
No
unless you
choice.
have
Lots of money.
plastic surgery. But you know,
Which
I
I'm all
worked with
for.
a girl in Edmonton, and she had Botox and filler. They'd
Yeah.
have parties.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a plastic surgeon would come in, and it'd be cheaper.
Because
You'd
we all at
only
one
have
time.
to pay $1,000 as opposed
Right.
to whatever it was,
Yeah.
because more in numbers, right?
Right.
And I didn't dare go.
Common economics.
And but she got this filler one night, and she came back to work the next day, and it looked like
The Joker?
bumps in her cheeks, because that's what she got, like the apples, because you know that's
Oh.
what you lose, I guess. And she said they were really sore, and they were sore for a long time. Like if she laughed hard or something, then
Oh.
yeah. And her smile was not
The
was
same.
not the same.
No.
So
It does look some funny on some people if they go too far.
if they go too far, and I think it's like tattoos, they're addicting.
They are.
It's addictive.
Yeah.
And people
Go
get
overboard.
a little bit. Look at Joan Rivers. Do you remember her?
Yes.
She-
Oh my God. But she'd even make fun of herself,
True.
right?
Yeah.
And I guess at that point,
You have
you
to.
have to.
Because everybody else is.
Yeah.
But I'm too chicken for anything like that.
Not me. I'll probably try
You'd get
Botox. Yeah.
Well, I think you only have to get it like every 10 years or something.
Oh no.
No?
No.
How often?
It's actually not a long time in between. Like it's either 6 months or something. 6 months or not even a year, I don't think.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't be for me.
But I think it's like a couple hundred each time you go, or 300 each time
Oh,
you go.
well, that's not bad. You would just get like like here, you mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
shot
need
there?
my forehead done. My whole forehead.
Look, I've
That looks
turned
really
into you.
pretty. You didn't even wear gloves.
I can't work with gloves.
Oh, my hands are like sweating right now.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to let this dry for a moment.
And I'm going to let this dry for a
How's our
moment.
time?
28 minutes.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
so we're going to, so what we'll do is I wanted to show you some of the projects that Darlene has completed already and how it turns out with the paint that we are using tonight.
I will get my lampshade.
Yes.
How's that? Want me to get my lampshade?
Yep. Get your lampshade. All right. Don't make fun of me trying to get up. And brush myself off. Okay. Oh, we
Almost
the same color.
as yours. Mine's a little bit more brown. Yours is a little bit more.
What is it? I don't even know what color it is. It's got purple in it.
It does. Yeah, it does. But it's pretty, and it's kind of got a sheen to. Well, maybe
It's
because
wet.
it's wet.
It's wet.
I don't know. But this was cream color. No, it was white. And
Was that one in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and my
they were white.
bedroom is kind of gray and grays and browns. So I just painted it because it was $30 or $32 or more.
For a little one like that.
For little. Like this is one, this is a sconce.
Itty bitty.
Not even a lamp. So it turned out very well. I was very happy.
Okay, I'm going to pick you up.
With it.
It's
And
beautiful.
so take a little
So
look at my
here's the table.
One coat.
Okay, I'm not sure how to use this one. There we go. See? Very pretty. Very pretty.
Now just let me, before we go, I see a little bit of pooling here.
We do not want pooling.
With fat paint, if you get the little bit of the pooling or whatever, drip, you can sand it right out. So that's the
yeah, but
other
they say that is
benefit.
the biggest thing. Make sure you don't get your drips and pooling and all
That's
that.
pretty good, eh?
It's beautiful.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
here we go. Follow. Okay. Oh, and please don't mention my hair tonight. I'm telling them not to mention my hair because
okay.
I knew I was going to be painting.
We're
And I
painting.
can't have my
We
hair
can't.
down on my face. That
We can't.
cannot look perfect.
People, we're not perfect.
Sorry, can I see? Okay, can I see?
Yeah. There we go. There's the dresser.
It's gorgeous.
So come on in closer and I'll show you the knobs. Yeah, you can see them. The knobs were black. The wrought iron, oops. These were black. So I painted them the same color as the dresser and then just dry brushed a white. And then I bought flower
These
knobs.
are beautiful.
Whoops, there we are. I'm not very good with the camera.
I know,
girl.
it's hard to see that way.
And they were white. And then I painted them the same color as the dresser. And then just touched them up with a little bit of white. So,
But we'll show you what this looked like before she touched it, just so you know that you can paint this kind of material. So she has another table right here,
can you see that?
down a bit, there, right there, perfect. So everybody's got this type of furniture, right, in their house somewhere, and it's got that sheen on it. That's exactly what she just painted over there. And she took 2 coats of the fat paint,
Fusion.
fusion paint, and but she's, like she said earlier, is that she would sand it a bit
Yeah.
because it goes on easier.
Yeah, I did the base coat, but I think the sanding
Yes.
is good. So yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's all for now.
For now.
We do have another project. Maybe we'll do another project. We'll see how this goes.
Sure.
But I brought down an old door from my old house,
Yeah.
and it has glass
Yeah.
in it, and so I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to get Eric Goggin to etch it.
The glass. Oh, you're just talking about glass.
Yeah. So we'll show you how
Ooh.
that turned out. We won't do it before now.
Why not?
Okay. let's
We'll
do
show you
it.
because we're going to show you after product next week on my lampshade and her table setting up on the outdoors. See how nice it looks. So we're going into the garage.
Oh, you might not be able to see it.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see it a little bit.
yep. Oh yes. Okay.
There's
Here we
a
go.
few things in front of it, but you'll get the idea. Some books here.
So your typical like
Older.
older door.
Yeah. There you go. And so I'm going to paint it, get a plate to cover the door handle,
Yeah.
and get the window etched. And
What's your plans with it?
Put it on the pantry as a barn door. Yeah. So I didn't
So
have to
amazing.
buy a door. Yeah. But I don't know what to put on it. I was going to put
Pantry.
pantry. I was going to put Dee's pantry. I don't know if you think of anything creative. Let us know.
I'm pretty simple. I put pantry. But
Pantry. Just call it as it is.
Call it as it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. We, hopefully, you enjoyed our comeback.
Yes.
It's been like 3 weeks, I think. Anyways,
We'll
cheers to you all.
show you. There, I've got a
I've got like a light.
glare from the window.
Me too.
Oh, you don't even have glasses.
Oh,
These
God.
glasses are amazing. They're glaring on her face.
Oh my God. Okay.
So we'll see you next week. So because we're back in action now
We are.
with our finished product. And,
No hold back
and
now.
Lord knows what we could be doing hair next week. I don't know.
Hair and makeup.
Hair and makeup. That might be a good idea.
We might
Okay.
need that. All right. So we'll see y'all then.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.